All right, collective, we're going to try to do another reading. Real quick before I pull cards for this next reading, I do want to mention this is now my full-time livelihood. This is how I make a living. This is how I pay my bills. If you are so inclined and would like to make a donation, I will put those links in the description of this video. I am struggling to make a living at this. I produce a lot and get very little in return, so it's been a tough go. But I do want to continue this work. I really want to continue bringing readings. But it is a bit of a struggle at the moment. I just want to, and again, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I'm just trying to let you know that it's been hard. It's been hard for me to upkeep this. Additionally, I want to note, I'm sorry for the Magical Mail spammers and scammers. There's so many Magical Mail scammers. I cannot stop them. They just keep popping up. And I don't know, Facebook I don't think is doing enough to stop these people. So please do not get scammed, okay? I don't reach out. I won't talk to you. I'll never say I have a special message. I don't say that, okay? If you come to me, that's one thing. And then you got to hope you're coming to the right person, okay? You're not coming to some scam site. My Magical Mail, it's specifically Facebook that gets scammed the most. My Facebook has 33,000 followers. If you're on a page that has like 8 friends or some shit, that's not mine, okay? So just please be careful. Sorry about that. Page of Swords. I hate even having to talk about that and eat up time for a reading, but ooh, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Who is going on here? Ooh, shit. Okay, so right away, I kind of like this reading. With the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, somebody is watching. Somebody is feeling majorly attracted, okay? Major. Ace of Wands energy. That's hugely attracted, okay? They are watching somebody that they find to be beautiful or handsome, okay? They find this person just like the most alluring person they've ever come across. Ace of Wands, okay? Let's see what's going on here. Why are they watching this person? Not all readings have to be so serious, right? And I love that. We get the Nine of Wands. This person is longing, aching, craving, wanting. Like, this is next level. Next. But they're watching from afar, okay? So it's literally admiring you from a distance, okay? Whoever this Nine of Pentacles energy is, this sword energy is admiring you from a distance, and they're admiring you hard, okay? If there's a way in which they can watch you. So a lot of times when these kinds of readings come out, it would be like either your social media, if there's a way in which they can watch you there, you frequent the same establishments, you work at the same place, you live in the same community, kind of fill in the blank, okay? But if there's a way in which this person can observe you, Nine of Pentacles, this Page of Swords is thirsty. Thirsty, and I didn't make that up. Thirst, it's thirst for knowledge, but this is my spying card. So when this comes out in a reading like this, it's thirsty for you, okay? And it's interesting because we have sword energy and pentacles energy. It could be tied to the reading I just did because same energy there, okay? It could be. For some of you, and for others of you, this is entirely different ball of wax, okay? Take it how it resonates for you. This is a collective trying to grab all of you. But yeah, they're just... Oh my God. Well, I don't know why I'm laughing. Like this person's like... It's almost like every time this person sees you, this is how they feel. Like, it's like hurting this person inside. Like they're just down for the count. Every time they see you, you just continue to glow. You continue to... But for some reason, when they're watching you and they're only doing it from afar, it's like it's causing... Like their soul is crushed, okay? For whatever reason. I don't know what happened between you. 444, but their soul is crushed, okay? Anything else? That's the message. That's the message. They're feeling very, very depressed at the moment. They also feel For some of you in the collective, there's also a feeling of they feel manipulated. Okay, they feel. Now, I'm not saying that's the truth, but the feeling, okay, the feeling from this energy is they feel bitter. They feel like really bitter. They hold maybe some resentment here. So maybe we'll go a little deeper. And that's just for some of you in the collective, okay? There is that the truth? I don't know. So again, not to say that's the truth, like that's how you really are, but you're being you're being perceived in kind of like somebody feels manipulated, okay? Let's see, is this true? And again, if that's the case, Nine of Pentacles, like, I don't know you, I'm just reading energy, but let's see, did you manipulate this page? No. In fact, you were transparent to a fault. This is like revealing secrets, like Moon in reverse. If you told this person secrets, like if you were really vulnerable with this person, if they thought you were doing it to manipulate, so this might be for this page. If you're the Page of Swords watching this, this person was actually really raw with you, okay? But again, Nine of Pentacles, you are being perceived. Yeah, you're being perceived as somebody who they feel that you were manipulative in some way, okay? Wow, it just got really bright. Which is it's kind of sad because this could almost be too that you were judged harshly for that vulnerability. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Anything else? There is some element here, like partying. Nine of Pentacles, if you took time to heal this about yourself, like I feel like you were healing traumas. That's the Moon in reverse, okay? So if you were not in your best energy some of the time, this person thinks about that. And they judge you for it. They judge you in those moments. Okay, but like I said, I don't get that you're this way. I feel like because you're in this energy, you're really... Well, let's see how you're doing, Nine of Pentacles. If this is connected to the other reading, you're doing quite well, because in the other reading, it was something about your work. Like you could be doing really well at work, you're getting a promotion, getting accolades, getting recognition. Yeah, reducing stress. Improving lifestyle. Rejuvenation, freedom. I think you're doing really well, Nine of Pentacles. So I don't know if you went through something, but if you went through something during the time that you were with this person or during the time in which they knew you, they judge you on it. Okay. I don't know if you care. You probably don't, because you're doing your thing and you're doing great. Yeah, look at this Chariot. You're going places. You're going places. But this person, they're watching you from afar, but remember, they're watching you with a little bit of bitterness too in their heart. The Three of Pentacles, you could have worked with this person, but you don't have to, okay? You don't have to, just because it's a collective reading. So for some of you, or you were on some kind of team, or you had some kind of contract with this person. Okay, take it how it resonates. We're going to leave it here because we're already at 9:20. Guys, if my readings resonate and you enjoy what I do and you'd like to make a donation of any amount, I will supply those links in the description of this video. Every little bit helps me. I don't get many donations, so when I see a notification that something came through, I am truly, truly grateful. All right, collective, I will be back with more readings.